Next, we'll share some tips on how to start your day in a positive way.
Yes.
And hygiene is the key to positive momentum. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, you don't necessarily think of hygiene when you think of sleep.
Right.
But good sleep hygiene is absolutely key. Waking up on a positive note has everything to do with the way you end the day before.
Okay.
So don't underestimate what I call the Fab Four in the bedroom. Okay, you want it to be cool, clean, quiet, and dark. This way you're setting yourself up for success because you're going to have these optimum sleeping conditions, and you can wake up refreshed, recharge. Hopefully you're getting about 8 hours of sleep per night. This way you're able to face whatever the day throws your way.
Sleep hygiene is important. Okay, the next thing you say is do not hit the snooze button. I admit I don't hit the snooze button. That is trouble, isn't it?
A lot of trouble. Yeah, if you hit the snooze button, you're basically, it's like the saying goes, you snooze, you lose. So you're basically avoiding the inevitable. Don't do it. And chances are, if you're hitting the snooze button, you're either going to bed too late or you probably need to make some significant lifestyle adjustments.
Okay, number 3 you say is try a micro gratitude session. Tell us about that.
Sure, we mentioned this earlier. Gratitude is the key to happiness. So I suggest to everyone, take a minute when you wake up and just think of 3 things that you're grateful for in your life. And I challenge you to be grateful and grumpy at the same time.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with waking up with a sense of purpose. Think of something you want to accomplish before you get back into bed that night. A sense of purpose is also one of the keys to happiness as well.
Give me an example of how you wake up in the morning and give that grateful spiel to yourself in your head.
I wake up and I'm grateful. I look over and I'm waking up next to the love of my life. And I know that in the next room is my beautiful 8-year-old daughter. So it's really, again, pretty tough to be grumpy and not be positive when you think about those things.
Marcello, I love you. I love your attitude. This is awesome. Okay, now the next thing I think is really important, and I think a lot of people are guilty of this, and that is avoid picking up your phone.
Oof, yeah, that's a tough one. Don't tempt the social media gods in the morning. They're very good at what they do.
Okay.
They will put stuff on Instagram and Facebook and make you want to scroll mindlessly for 35 minutes, lose your momentum, and you're definitely not going to be as positive as you could be. This includes politics. Regardless of how you feel, it's good to be informed, but if you're more focused on who's running the White House instead of who's running your own house, you're not going to be as productive and definitely not as positive as you could be that morning.
That's such a good point, too. And I think one of the problems, too, is a lot of us use our cell phones as our alarm clocks.
Nope.
Right? That's a bad idea.
Buy an alarm clock.
Yeah.
Unless you're a doctor who's on call, keep your phone in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Okay, and then we hear about this a lot, but it really does make a big difference. And we're talking about taking care of yourself, exercising, showering, and eating healthy. Talk about that.
Yeah, when your feet hit the floor, best thing you can do, in my opinion, is you exercise, have a healthy breakfast, get a hot shower. Because essentially you're going to be dialing in your health, your nutrition, your sleep, your exercise. Get those endorphins working for you. They're going to reduce stress. They're also going to trigger these positive feelings. Before you know it, you're going to not only be waking up happy becomes a lifestyle choice.
What's the most important thing you want us to do when we wake up in the morning?
Be grateful and exercise. That's a good start.
I think it's a great start. Thanks so much. And the book is called Celebrate Life, and people can get it where?
They can get it on CelebrateLifeBook.com.
Okay, very nice. Thanks so much for coming in. And
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much.